Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome to my beauty stash. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for watching another one of my videos. You know the drill. Before we begin, make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you never miss one of my video uploads. Nowadays, a lot of us find ourselves working from home, and that just means Zoom meetings. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get a little uncomfortable being on one of those Zoom meetings, and you might find that odd because I'm here on YouTube. I do YouTube videos, but trust me guys, this is a totally new experience for me. And to be honest, I am a little shy. So me being here on YouTube, me getting on Zoom meetings, that just helps me overcome my shyness. And part of me overcoming my shyness is to make sure I have a good face of makeup on. Makeup is something that should give you confidence. Makeup is something that should make you feel beautiful and enhance your natural beauty. So I am going to hopefully provide you guys with some great tips and tricks on how you can look your absolute best and feel your most confident on your next Zoom meeting or video conference call. If you want to see and hear all of the tips I have for you guys, keep on watching. First thing I'm going to do is prime my skin, and I'm going to be going in with the Physicians Formula Natural Defense. This is the Protect Your Prime Oil, and what's special about this primer is it protects from the blue light rays that our cell phones, tablets, and computers can emit. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Sheer Line of Defense Foundation, and I am going to use the shade Fair. This foundation also offers blue light protection. Next, I'm going to go in with another Physicians Formula product, and that is also from the Natural Defense line, and this is the Natural Defense Concealer. Again, offers blue light protection. Now I'm going to set the concealer using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder. I'm also going to go in with the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Finishing Powder, and I'm going to use this to set my entire face. This offers blue light protection as well. Now I'm going to use the Bioderma Hydro Bio Mist to set my makeup. Now I'm going to add a little bit of color to my face using the Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten in the shade Medium. Now, because I feel I got this side a little bit darker than I did this side, I'm going to go back in with the Physicians Formula Setting Powder, and I'm just going to apply some on top of that to kind of diffuse it. Next, you want to make sure that your cheeks have a nice wash of color to them, a nice flush of color. And for that, I'm going to be using the Milani blush in the shade Coral Cove. And make sure you apply to the apples of your cheek and sweep upwards on the cheekbone. But especially right here on the front of your cheek, because that's mainly what's going to be seen since you're going to be talking straight into the camera. Now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild beauty sponge to kind of just dab over everything. Remember that the colors do show up a little bit differently on camera. You might look a little bit lighter or washed out. That's why if you go in a little bit heavy-handed with the blush or with the bronzer, it's okay, because when it translates on camera, it's going to appear a little bit lighter than what it is in person. To add a nice soft glow to the skin, I'm going to be using the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter, and this one is in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. I like this highlighter because I don't feel it's extremely intense, but it still gives the skin a beautiful glow to it, and it's a smooth highlighter. Make sure you highlight that brow bone up there. A little bit on the forehead, not too much. And you can forgo these steps if you're not comfortable with them. This is just traditionally what I do. I'm gonna go back in with my Hydro Bio Mist. Next is eyebrows, and I'm gonna take care of those off camera. Next, you wanna go for a really neutral and simple eye look, but still make your eyes look wide and awake. For today's eye look, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Almarezi eyeshadow palette. I'm also gonna be using the brush that came with the palette since this is going to be a quick and simple eye look. First shade I'm going to go in with is New Yorker. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm going to make sure to tap off my brush really well, and let's start applying to the eyes. I'm going to be focusing this just in my crease and just keeping with my eye shape. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Yugo, and I'm going to work that mainly on the outer portion of my eyelid and ever so slightly in my crease. Now that that's blended out, I'm going to apply Anastasia on my eyelids, and I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to go back in with New Yorker, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with Anastasia, and I'm going to apply that on my inner corner. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the L'Oreal Flash Cat Eye. And I'm just going to do a simple line, keeping it very close to the lash line. Next, you want to make sure you curl your eyelashes. This will give your eye a really opened, wide effect. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the NARS Climax Mascara. Now, to really make your eyes look wide and awake, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Fake Away eyeliner. This is a flesh toned highlighter. Well, it's flesh tone for my fair to light skin, but if you are on the darker side of skin tones, this is still going to work out just fine for you because you want something that's almost going to match the white of your eyes. Now, I'm just going to be applying this to my lower waterline. Now you can see that my eyes, they look more bright, they look more wide awake, just from that one little simple step. Last but not least, we have lips, and I recommend going in with a bold lip because that is going to be the focal point of your Zoom meeting. People are going to be watching you speak. So I would recommend going in with a nice pop of color. I would do a red, or if you're not extremely comfortable with bright lipstick, definitely go up a shade or two in whatever shade that you do enjoy using. And I'm going to recommend you line your lips no matter what shade of lip color you're going to be wearing. You'll see that I filled them in just a little bit with the lip pencil. This is really going to make sure that your lipstick lasts all meeting long. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Unicorn Glow Color Squeeze Tint. Now give your makeup one final look. Go in with your beauty sponge and just kind of tap over everything. Now, to set your makeup in place so it doesn't budge throughout the meeting, I recommend the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this is the completed look, something that you can try on your next Zoom meeting. A couple other suggestions for you guys is to make sure that you're doing your video conferencing in a well-lit room. If you can sit in front of a window, that is fantastic because sunlight is one of the best lights for these video conference calls. Also, make sure that your room is as quiet as it can be because everything going on in your house can definitely be heard on camera. Next, always make sure you're looking straight into that camera. Don't look at your phone. Don't look at the viewfinder. Look straight into the camera, because looking into the camera is direct eye contact, and that shows a sign of respect. Next is to make sure you don't fidget throughout the meeting, which is why I pulled my hair back. Also, be mindful of your body language. Be mindful of your hand gestures, and be mindful of your facial expressions, because all of that translates on camera. Another helpful tip I have for you guys is to elevate your phone or elevate your laptop so that you're looking up and not down. When we look down, our features are looking down. Our features are drooping. When we look up, everything falls back and into place, and we look instantly 5 years younger. Finally, remember that your Zoom conference or Google Meet is a work environment. So the way that you would conduct yourself at work is the same way you need to conduct yourself on your video conference. So I hope I was able to give you guys some helpful tips on how to look your absolute best on your next Zoom or video conference call. What tips do you all have for looking great? Definitely leave it in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed watching my video, please give me a thumbs up. You know that helps me out so much. I hope wherever you guys are at, you all are safe, happy, healthy, and at the end of the day, guys, this is just makeup. You do what works best for you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. You guys have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye.